The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. The boys of summer are back. Ottumwa baseball is coming your way on 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Ottumwa Bulldogs sports broadcasts are brought to you by these sponsors. Marking the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Opening soon with new upgrades to make your bowling experience even better. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. By Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa. By the Train Depot, good quality gourmet food selections. By Community First Credit Union, with over 16 locations to serve you. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today and check out the awesome showroom and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces at Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. By Family First Chiropractic, where their goal is to get your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for life. Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street in Ottumwa. By Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications. Lisco of Fairfield. By Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union on the corner of Penn and Jeff in Ottumwa, where it feels like home. See them today and see how easy they make getting a loan. By Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thanks, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. By Ottumwa Community Schools, where they are proud to engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Go Bulldogs. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call them today for a free no obligation appointment and get a smile that lasts a lifetime. By River Hills Community Health Center. By River Hills Community Health Center, with locations in Ottumwa, Centerville, Oskaloosa, Richland, and Sigourney. They have been growing healthy communities for over 20 years. Visit riverhillshealth.org for updates and more information, or find them on Facebook. By Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris ATVs and Rangers. Stop and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. And by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops on North Highway 63 next to Walgreens in Ottumwa. Now, let's get you to the field with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Baseball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. From surprisingly sunny Marshalltown, Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer today, back at the KBIZ studios. We thought we would see rain this afternoon. Instead, we have sunshine, and therefore we have baseball as your Ottumwa Bulldogs take on the Marshalltown Bobcats. OHS coming into this doubleheader on a Friday night, hoping to erase the taste in their mouths left by that 2-1 10-inning loss at Ames on Tuesday. Ottumwa 1-4 coming into the ball game. Marshalltown, they have been pretty good in years past. This year is apparently a rebuilding year for the Bobcats. They are 0-9, and they have been outscored by quite a bit over their first 9 games. Also, it has some news for you as we begin our broadcast here. The Iowa High School Athletic Association today announced the sub-state groups for classes 3A and 4A, and Ottumwa was in a group with some teams that they're mostly very familiar with. Urbandale would appear to be the cream of the crop in Ottumwa's sub-state 7 in class 4A. You have Ankeny Centennial, maybe the team Ottumwa would be least familiar with, and then 3 CIML Metro Conference opponents in Des Moines Roosevelt, Des Moines Lincoln, and Des Moines East. Now, as of today, according to the records on Varsity Bound, Urbandale 7-3, Centennial 6-4, Roosevelt 5-5, Lincoln 2-6, East 2-8. Ottumwa was 1-4 with a few rainouts in there, and so really it's still early in the season, and obviously it seems like it's very early to be announcing that, but in this shortened season of 2020, that's kind of how it works out. So OHS found out today who they're in with, and as Coach John Yeager told me a little while ago down in the dugout, they're off to a bit of a slow start, but he hopes they'll be hitting their stride when we get to sub-state play. All right, let's take a quick 2-minute timeout, come back and get you the starting lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Hi, I'm Mark Frimeware, new owner of Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, Iowa. Call us at Champion Bowl to join in the fun. We have new hours to better serve you. We are open Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to midnight, and noon to 10 every Sunday. If you just want to hang out in the lounge, we have a full bar and a great menu. Make sure and like us on Facebook for weekly fun and special at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun.
The great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection, and group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Palace Cafe and Books invite you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I did not come to play, I came to dominate.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. We're just about ready to begin game one. They are holding off on the national anthem until before game two. So Marshalltown's already out in the field. We'll have to get to the lineups as we go along. Ottumwa will be facing right-hander Tyler Dunham. Tall, lanky right-hander on the mound for Marshalltown. Dunham is making his 5th appearance, but his first start. He has no record and a 4.77 ERA. The Ottumwa batting order: Dominic Delahoy at second, Blaze Rominger in right, Mitch Wood at short, Jesus Jaime at third, Trey Swartz at first, Adam Dennis in catching, Brody Evans the DH, Andrew Cole in left field, Colt McKinnon in center field, and pitching for Ottumwa in game 1 is Marcus Saunders. Here's Delahoy to lead it off. First pitch of the game comes in high for ball 1. Our first pitch at 4:57. We got going a little early. I'm good with that. 1-0 to Delahoy. I'll set the Marshalltown defense for you as we go along. The pitch. Ground ball foul, third base side, right through the legs of head coach John Yeager. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Marshalltown has Gabe Wyant in left, Kaba Pins in center, Nick Rebick in right. At third base, Ethan Wurtzberger, the shortstop Patrick Landeros, Jacob Van Pelt at second, Joseph Harris at first, and Tyne Whedon is the catcher for the pitcher Tyler Dunham. The right-hander is 1-1 pitch to Dominic. That's a high strike called by our home plate umpire, 1-2. Dominic's not quite that tall. Bulldogs wearing the gunmetal gray jerseys for game 1. As Dunham winds and delivers, and the pitch is hit on a bounce past the diving shortstop into left center field for a leadoff single. So Delahoy starts the game with a base hit. Here's Blaze Rominger. Those Bulldog gray jerseys have white trim on the collar, red lettering Ottumwa trimmed in white on the front. Red number trimmed in white, lower left on the front and on the back. White pants with the red trim for OHS. Bulldogs wearing the red caps. Marshalltown wearing their navy jerseys. Bobcats across the front in red, trimmed in white. Red numbers trimmed in white on the back. The pitch to Rominger got away from the catcher all the way to the backstop. It's ball 1, low and away, down to second on the wild pitch goes Dominic Delahoy. I think that that ball surprised the catcher Whedon a little bit. He was expecting a short hop that didn't really come. It just kind of rolled under the glove. Marshalltown with gray pants. Their caps are navy with a white M and a red brim. I look back at second, and the 1-0. Popped in the air, foul off to the right out of play. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Symmetrical ballpark here in Marshalltown, 320 feet down both the left field and right field lines, 360 feet to straightaway center. Once upon a time, this is where they played the state baseball tournament. Now, of course, they play it at Principal Park in Des Moines. The 1-1. That's hitting the air down the line in right. Over towards the line is Rebick. He makes the catch for out number 1 in fair territory, but tagging and easily moving to third is Delahoy. So a productive out for Blaze Rominger. One away for Bulldog shortstop Mitch Wood. The future Iowa Hawkeye will dig into the batter's box. Marshalltown is shifting the infield over to the left side. Only one infielder to the right of second base, and the pitch is on the inside corner to Wood for strike 1. Don't often see a high school team put the shift on, but the second baseman Van Pelt is behind and just a couple steps to the left of second base. Infield is back. They'll concede the run for a ground out here if that's what happens. The 0-1. Low and away in the dirt. Good stop that time by Whedon. Count evens at a ball and a strike to Mitch Wood. Outfield straight away. Total of 4 games of action here in Marshalltown. 2 baseball, 2 softball. Ottumwa's playing Marshalltown off to my left over on the softball diamond. And that pitch outside, and it's 2-1 to Wood. Cannot see the softball scoreboard from here. I can see the back of it, so it'd be kind of hard to get updates. But we'll see if we can't figure out what's going on over at softball from time to time. 2-1 to Mitch Wood. Runner at third, 1 down, top first. That pitch comes in high. 3-1 with Jesus Jaime on deck. 82 degrees under partly sunny skies, a west wind at 9 miles an hour. There's still a chance of storms in the forecast tonight, but that chance is a lot less than it was when we woke up this morning. Sluggers count for Mitch Wood 3-1. Pitch on the way. Ground ball back up the middle, deflected by the pitcher off the glove of the second baseman Van Pelt. Wood safe at first. Scoring is Delahoy. Ottumwa leads 1-0. So that will be an error on the second baseman. The pitcher, Dunham, just barely got a bit of the leather on it. But then the ball booted by Van Pelt. It's still an RBI. Even if they'd made the play at first, the run would have scored. So Wood adds to his RBI total. He's at first with 1 down, and here's Jesus Jaime. Bulldog cleanup hitter. They keep the shift on. From the stretch, a throw to first, and Wood dives back in safely. I find it interesting that Marshalltown has the shift on with a runner at first. On a ground ball to the left side, be very hard to turn to. Again, a throw to first. Wood dives back in, no tag. Marshalltown is of the notion that Mitch will be running. Average lead, another throw over, 3 in a row. Jesus Jaime still waiting to see his first pitch today. Dunham from the first base side of the rubber. Brings it home. Low and away, ball 1. Got a great view here in Marshalltown. Those of you watching the live stream at ottumwaradio.com, we're able to put the camera up high right behind home plate. Good view of the action today. Here's the 1-0. That's hit high in the air to left, going back. Wyant still going back. Track, wall, gone. A 2-run home run for Jesus Jaime, his second of the season, and Ottumwa was out in front 3-0. We said it was a west wind at 9 miles an hour. That wind is blowing out to left. Wyant thought he might have a play. He went back to the track, kept twisting and turning, and it went over the fence for a 2-run bomb. So a good start for Ottumwa here in game 1. Base is clear, 1 out for Trey Swartz. Dunham looking into the dugout, and I wonder what the delay was for a moment, and then Trey Swartz realized that that Jaime's bat was off to the right of home plate. Nobody had gone to pick it up. So he tosses it back in, and now Swartz stands in. The wind by Dunham in the pitch. That's in there for a strike, 0-1. A lot of foul territory here at Marshalltown. Plenty of space between home plate and the backstop. Plenty of space between the dugouts and the bases. And it doesn't taper all the way down into the corners either. It stays the same. That pitch on the inside corner, and Swartz down to the count 0-2. The bullpens are in foul territory, in the field of play down both lines. It's one of the reasons the foul territory does not taper down towards the corners. Now the 0-2. Check swing foul as Swartz stays alive. No balls, 2 strikes. 3-0 at Ottumwa, top of the first. If you're just joining us, you've already missed a 2-run home run by Jesus Jaime. Still 0-2 to Swartz. The wind and the pitch. Chopper foul back behind the plate. We'll do it again. No balls, 2 strikes. So far, we had a single by Delahoy. Went to second on a wild pitch. Went to third on a fly ball to right. Scored on a ground ball hit by Mitch Wood that ended up being an error, and then Jaime hit the 2-run homer. Again, the 0-2. Chopper over the mound and knocked down behind the bag at second, but the throw not in time. Van Pelt on that slowly hit grinder behind the bag. Couldn't field it cleanly initially, got it on the second try, but even if he'd gotten on the first try, he wouldn't have gotten Swartz at first. That's an infield hit. And Trey's at first with 1 down for the catcher, Adam Deniston. Adam digs in, looking to continue this early Bulldog rally. 3-0 top of the first, still only 1 out. The pitch. Low and away, ball 1. Umpires wisely on this warm, humid day wearing the light-colored polo. Beige almost. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Good off-speed pitch from Tyler Dunham. And Deniston even in the count at a ball and a strike. Outfield pretty much straight away. Long pause by Dunham in the pitch. Breaking ball didn't take the break, and Deniston ducked out of the way. It went over his head, 2-1. The left fielder, Wyant, a little more towards the line. Center fielder Pins is pretty much straight away, and the right fielder Rebick is a little bit more towards the alley. Throw to first. Swartz with that long frame dives back in safely, head of the tag by the first baseman, Joseph Harris. Two and 1 to Deniston. 6th man to bat in the inning. Ottumwa leading 3-0, looking for more. Man on, 1 out. Another throw over to first, and again, Swartz back in. Marshalltown Marshalltown has been looking for answers. 0-9 to start the season, and Dunham's 4.77 ERA is the best on the team right now. Another throw to first. So Swartz was stumbling, but he got back ahead of the tag. I can see that the softball game between Ottumwa and Marshalltown has started. It's about all I can see from over here. Another throw over, and again Trey with a kind of an awkward dive back in. I don't know if Trey was going to run there or if he just kind of stumbled. And now time called as the catcher, Whedon's out to talk to Dunham. Trying to make sure they're on the same page as to not only what pitch to throw, but when to throw it. We've seen 3 throws to first in a row. Denniston with the 2-1 count. Swartz kind of dancing around out at first. He's going. The pitch hit high in the air, deep left field, down the line, and dropped at the edge of the warning track by the left fielder Wyant. Swartz stops at second. Denniston safe at first. Boy, off the bat, I thought that ball was hit harder than the one that Jaime hit out of the park, but that one maybe Adam got under it a little bit. But then unable to catch it on the track was Wyant. That's dropped for an error. And Max Thomason will be the courtesy runner for Denniston at first. So Thomason, the runner at first. And the batter, Brody Evans. Three nothing. Ottumwa looking for more. First and second, still only 1 out. Had 3 hits. Marshalltown's had 2 errors in this inning. The pitch. A little bit down and into Evans, ball 1. Dunham from the stretch. I'll look back at second. The pitch. That's on the inside corner. Strike 1 to Brody. Swartz out there at second with his lead dancing around a little bit. Big lead at first for Denniston, or pardon me, for Thomason, the courtesy runner. Pitch sails in high, and Evans works ahead 2-1. Become very familiar over the years here in Marshalltown. We've come here for all sports: baseball, softball, football, basketball over at the Roundhouse. The 2-1 in the dirt, and good alert base running by Trey Swartz there. The catcher, Whedon, couldn't find it. Swartz took off. He gets to third. That'll be a wild pitch. Ball didn't get very far away, but Whedon didn't know where it was. 3 balls and a strike. Now runners at the corners, and they have to hold Thompson on at first. Middle infield, the double play depth. Third baseman in on the edge of the grass. The 3-1 to Evans. Letter high strike, 3-2. Andrew Cole on deck. Ottumwa up 3-0. How big of an inning the Bulldogs could have might hinge on this 3-2 pitch. Runners at the corners, one down. The payoff on the way. Pop foul to the right. A lot of room over there, but I think that'll get out of play. Yes, it will, just to the left of the Marshalltown dugout. We'll do it again, 3-2. Three nothing at Ottumwa, top one. First and third, two down. 3-2 to Brody Evans, the DH. Dunham's pitch. Inside, hit him in the back. And they're loaded with one out for Andrew Cole. Hitters don't mind getting hit by pitches, and certainly a breaking ball doesn't hurt that much, but I've always said if you've got a 3-ball count and then you get hit by a pitch, if I was a hitter, I'd look at the pitcher and say, why'd you wait that long? I mean, if you're going to put me on, just throw ball 4. You don't have to hit me then. And now the head coach Derek Groggy of Marshalltown out to the mound to talk to his pitcher Tyler Dunham, who is scuffling here in the first inning. In case you're just joining us, Ottumwa's up 3-0. Delahoy singled, went to second on a wild pitch, took third, tagging up on a fly out by Rominger. He scored on a ground ball by Mitch Wood. Wood reached on an error. Jesus Jaime hit a 2-run homer. Trey Swartz with a single. Adam Dennison reached on an error. And Brody Evans just now hit by a pitch. Here's Andrew Cole. I believe he's still looking for his first hit of the season, and what a time it would be to get it. Bases loaded, one out. Corner infielders are in on the edge of the grass. Middle infielders a double play depth with one out. Swartz at third, Thomason at second, Evans at first, and a swing and a miss by Cole for strike one. Ottumwa already up 3-0 on a Marshalltown team that has given up a lot of runs. The 0-1. On the inside corner, strike two. Dunham's gotten ahead of a few Ottumwa hitters, but he's only retired one. Now his defense has let him down a bit. There have been 2 errors in this inning. In fact, any runs that score in the rest of this inning will be unearned. The 0-2. That's lifted to left. That'll get down for a base hit. 1 run is in. They're going to wave around Thomason, and the relay throw will not be made. It's a 2-run single for Andrew Cole, and the Bulldogs lead 5-0. Already a high 5 in the first inning for OHS. Like we said, what a way for Andrew Cole to get that first hit of the season. Evans stopped at second, so he's there. Cole at first. Here's Colton McKinnon, who should be 2-0 as a pitcher this year, if not for things that happened after he left his 2 starts. He's been pretty good from the number 9 spot at the plate, too. That pitch sails all the way to the backstop, up and in, a wild pitch. And both runners advance 90 feet. Evans to third, Cole to second. And now McKinnon could drive in a pair. One ball, no strikes. Bulldogs right-handed batting center fielder stands in. Marshalltown brings the infield in at all 4 positions. The pitch. Lifted to center, kind of shallow, coming on pins. He will make the catch. Tagging is Evans. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. Oh, and they fake the relay, and now stuck between second and third is Cole. And they throw the ball into center field, and Cole gets to third base. So let's see. It's a sac fly for Colton McKinnon. He gets an RBI. Evans scores. And then Cole goes to third on a throwing error by the first baseman, Harris. So now runner at third, 2 down. Here's Dominic Delahoy for the second time this inning. He singled and scored to start it. Takes a strike, 0-1. No balls and a strike to Delahoy. The pitch on the inside corner, strike 2. Six nothing at Ottumwa, and a chance to maybe get at least one more home if Delahoy can find some green. The 0-2. In the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulldogs have batted around here in the first inning. They've plated 6. Still have Cole at third with 2 down. The wind by Donovan, the 1-2. One hopper in the hole, knocked down by the shortstop Landeros. He won't have a play. Scoring is Cole, and it is 7-0. That ball deep in the hole, do or die play for Landeros. We'll call that a base hit for McKinnon. He's 2 for 2. Here's Blaze Rominger, who flew out to right. His first time up. Marshalltown still has the shift on. 3 defenders to the left side of the infield against a right-handed batter. That pitch sails in high to Blaze, ball 1. Someone with a touchdown on the board, 7-0 in the top of the first. The 1-0. High chopper left side and fielded by Landeros. The throw not in time. Trying to go to third and tagged out at third on a nice sliding tag. Was that Landeros, a shortstop? And the inning's over. Coach Yeager wants an appeal to the base umpire. The home plate umpire made that call. The base umpire was calling the play at first. I don't think we're going to get a change here. Ottumwa was holding its ground. They're having a discussion. We'll keep it right here. And they call him safe. The call is overturned. The inning will continue. So Rominger gets an infield hit, and Delahoy goes first to third on the play. It was a slow chopper to the left side. The third baseman, Wurzberger, tried to cut it off. He missed it. Landeros right behind him made a nice play through to first. Couldn't get the speedy Rominger. Delahoy racing for third. And it was actually Landeros, a shortstop, who tried to come back, slide into third with Delahoy and tag him out. Originally called out, now safe. And now Mitch Wood pops it foul back behind the plate. And that will get out of play. And it almost hopped right to me. If I had Harry Carey's old fishing net, I'd have had that. No balls and a strike to Mitch Wood. I should have just stood up, reached out. I could have had that ball. 0-1. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Ottumwa up 7-0. Pitch to Wood. Swinging a foul straight back 0-2. Boy, Mitch was swinging for the downs there. And Coach Hager telling him, hey, just stay within yourself. Oh, 0-2 to Mitch Wood. Delahoy at third, Rominger at first, 2 down. Wood, the 12th man to bat in this 7-run inning so far. Dunham from the stretch, the 0-2. In the dirt, nice stop by the catcher Whedon, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Dunham comes set once again. 1-2 to Wood. Check swing. He went around, pitch in the dirt. They'll throw down to first to complete the strikeout. And the inning is over. But Ottumwa gets 7 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. There were a couple of errors and 2 left on base. There were 3 errors and 2 left on base. We go to the bottom of the first, the Bulldogs 7, the Bobcats coming up back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 12:40 a.m., 102.7 FM KBIZ. The live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Bottom of the first inning, and Ottumwa off to a great start in game 1 of our doubleheader here at Marshalltown. They lead 7-0. They've handed Marcus Saunders a 7-0 lead before he ever throws a pitch. The defense behind Marcus in game 1, Andrew Cole in left, Colt McKinnon in center, Blaze Rominger in right, Jesus Jaime at third, Mitch Wood at short, Dominic Delahoy at second, Trey Swartz at first, and Adam Deniston behind the plate. Top 3 in the Marshalltown order are Nick Rebick, Joseph Harrison, Jacob Van Pelt. Rebick, a .261 hitter on the season. Right-handed batting right fielder. Wears number 27 on his back. First pitch from Saunders. Chop foul behind the plate for strike 1. As an announcer who sits in a lot of press boxes and looks at a lot of jerseys, I can appreciate the numbers on the back of the Marshalltown jerseys. They are big. They're easy to see. You've got a navy jersey, red numbers, trimmed in white. I'm being told, by the way, that Bennett Hageman is playing short, not Landero, so the lineup I was given apparently changed. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner to Rebick, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitch stays high, 1-2. Outfield straight away for the right-handed batting leadoff hitter, Rebick. The 1-2 pitch. A little bit high, 2-2. Saunders from the windup. And his 2-2 pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. Well, you've got a comfortable lead, but you certainly don't want to start your first frame off by walking the leadoff hitter. So I imagine Saunders will try to make his best pitch right here, put it in the strike zone, and see what Rebick can do with it. Three balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch to Rebick. Ground ball to the right side. Delahoy with the slow roller. Throw to first in time, out number 1. That will bring up the first baseman, Joseph Harris. Harris, a 263 hitter. He's hit a home run. He's driven in 4. Marshalltown, boy, they couldn't have asked for a tougher start to the season. They had to open with the doubleheader against number 2 Ankeny, and then had to play Waukee twice. First pitch, low and away, ball 1. They were competitive in their 2 losses to Ankeny Centennial. Only played one of the 2 scheduled games against Mason City. As that pitch is hit in the air, foul off to the left out of play, 1-1. And then they lost 2-4 Dodge their last time out. So they have had, admittedly, they've been blown out more often than not, but they have faced some of the best competition in the state, too. The wind by Saunders, righty to lefty of the pitch, outside, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. The pitch, a little bit high, 3-1. You can see just by looking at Joseph Harris, he's got a little bit of power. He's got the home run this year. Kind of crowds the plate a little bit from the left side. It's out of just a bit of a crouch. Here's the 3-1. Called a strike on the outside corner. Harris thought he'd drawn ball 4. Instead, it's 3-2. Harris with the bright red baseball cleats as he digs back in. The white batting gloves with the black bat. The 3-2. That's high, ball 4. A 1-out walk issued by Saunders, and now he'll work from the stretch to the second baseman, Jacob Van Pelt. Van Pelt looking to pick it up at the plate a little bit, a 176 hitter. He's appeared in 8 of the 9 Marshalltown games. Harris with an average lead at first. Ball is bunted in the air, foul back towards the screen, not playable. Strike 1. Harris does not have a stolen base attempt yet over at first base. Marshalltown, as a team, has tried to steal 5 times, and they've succeeded all 5 times. So not a lot of running through 9 games, but when they've run, they've picked the right spots. The 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Ottumwa leading 7-0. Marshalltown with 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Bulldogs getting 7 runs on 6 hits and 3 errors in the top half of this inning. Infield, a double play depth up the middle. That pitch off the plate outside, 2-1. Boy, that's not missing by much. Swartz, a first baseman, holding Harris on, and Jaime at third, about even with the bag. That pitch paints the outside corner 2-2. Well, that didn't look that much different than the previous 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nice breeze continues to blow. It's blowing out to left here in Marshalltown today. The 2-2, way high, 3-2. Harris at first started running and then stopped. And now a 3-2 count to Van Pelt. I don't know what John Yeager's complete pitching plan is today. We'll finish the thought in a moment. The 3-2, little floater behind short. Wood heading out. That's down for a bloop single. Bobbled for a moment out there by Cole, but he'll get it back in. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Van Pelt just stuck the end of the bat out and poked that into shallow left. That'll bring up Tyler Dunham, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause here. Dunham is off to a slow start at the plate, 0-59. He does have an RBI. 2 on, 1 out. Marshalltown trying to answer. Ottumwa with 7 runs in the top half of this first inning. That pitch chopped foul, third base side, off the fence in front of the Ottumwa dugout for strike 1. Marshalltown does have a very nice baseball facility, actual dugouts, dug in and, the built with brick and the stairs up to a fence that has some room to stand between the fence and the lip of the dugout, and just about everybody on both teams up leaning on that fence to watch the game. That pitch low and away to Dunham, and the count even at a ball and a strike. Saunders tries to work out of a 2 on, 1 out jam, top of the first. Marcus leans in to get the sign from Denniston. Checks the runner at second. And the 1-1. Chopper again foul, third base side. And the count goes to 1-2. Saunders has had Dunham out in front a couple of times. It's all right-handed batter will dig back in. Bulldogs hoping for a ground ball where they can turn 2. Delahoy trying to keep Harris close at second, and the pitch. Liner foul down the third base line. Soft liner. We'll do it again. Still 1-2 to Tyler Dunham. Joseph Harris at second, he walked. Jacob Van Pelt at first, he had a soft single to left. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way. High fly to center. McKinnon coming in, settles under it, makes the catch. Runners hold out number 2. That brings up the designated hitter, Patrick Landeros. Lineup card I had him at shortstop, but he's DHing. Landeros has been their best hitter, a .308 average. Doesn't have an RBI yet. Has a chance here, 2 on, 2 out. So if you're listening in the top of the first inning and I thought he was at short and it was actually Bennett Hageman, throw back to the second first and safe is Harris. But all the credit I gave Landeros on a couple of nice plays at short in the top of the first, give that to Bennett Hageman instead. Saunders pitch. Up and in, ball 1. Want to know the count? Landeros kind of waving that bat over his head. Not wearing batting gloves. That pitch outside. It got away from Deniston. Runners advance to second and third. That'll be a passed ball. That ball was not in the dirt. And now a base hit could score 2. Second and third, 2 down in a 2-0 count. Marshalltown's best hitter. The aforementioned Bennett Hageman is on deck. .20 pitch, poke to shallow center, and that will drop in front of McKinnon. 1 run is in. Here comes the second runner to the plate. The throw is offline and gets away. 2 runs score. Going to second on the throw is Landeros, and Marshalltown has cut the Ottumwa lead to 7-2. And if nothing else happens in this inning, one of those runs will be unearned because only one of them should have scored. The pass ball put a second runner in scoring position. Marshalltown has not hit the ball hard this inning, but they blooped their way to a couple of runs. Here is Hageman. And the pitch hit hard, but well foul off to the left. He pulled that. He hit a light pole on the football field. That's how far left he pulled it. Strike 1. Hageman hitting 174 with a couple of RBI. Landeros, the runner at second with 2 down. Count 0-1 to Hageman. Saunders will throw to second. Right on the bag. Saunders thought he had him. The call is safe, however. Marshalltown with a couple of runs on a couple of hits, a walk, and a pass ball in this inning. Another throw back to second. That one a little bit high. Well, Saunders, a better throw there, probably gets him. Still 0-1 to Hageman at the plate. Pitch on the way. Sails outside, 1-1. Saunders has been trying to find that outside corner and really hasn't locked in on it yet. One ball, one strike. Ottumwa was still leading 7-2. Pitch on the way. Way outside. Good stop by Dennison. Runner trying to go to third. The throw is high. The tag not in time. Another wild pitch. Count is 2-1. Landeros took a chance there. Dennison stopped that pitch in the dirt, but Landeros took off anyway. And if Dennison's throw had been on the bag, they'd have had him, but it was high. Good job by Jaime to keep it on the infield. That pitch fouled back. And the count evens at 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Two out, runner now at third. Saunders trying to get out of the inning with a 5-run lead. That pitch swung on and missed, strike three. Got him on a high one, and the inning is over. Marshalltown does get two runs on 2 hits. They leave one, and after an inning, Bulldogs 7, Bobcats 2. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
You be scared of John, watch me leap though.
Top of the second inning, Ottumwa High Baseball brought to you in part by these community leaders. Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa, where they want to give you a smile that lasts a lifetime. Call today for an appointment. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, they're opening soon with new upgrades to make your bowling experience even better. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Top of the second inning, and Marshalltown has already made a pitching change. Patrick Landeros was the DH. He's now pitching. Tyler Dunham only lasts one inning, throwing 44 pitches and giving up 7 runs, only 2 of which were earned. So let's see. A couple other changes too. Looks like Nick Rebick is now in center. Jesus Jaime will lead it off for Ottumwa. He hit a 2-run homer in the first inning. Outfield shading him to pull infield with the shift on as well. That pitch a little bit inside to Jaime, ball 1. The wind by Landeros in the pitch, further inside 2-0. Landeros making his third appearance. He's thrown 2 innings and has an ERA of 3.50. And that pitch hits him. And down to first goes Jesus Jaime. So here's Trey Swartz, who singled and eventually scored in that 7-run first. Still haven't completely sorted out Marshalltown defensively. Throw to first and Jaime back in safely. So if Nick Rebick has gone to center field, not sure who's in right. First pitch to Swartz is a strike, 0-1. Jaime at first, not as big a threat to run as some other Ottumwa players, but Coach Yeager over the years has been aggressive on the base paths, so you never know. Now the 0-1. Trey hits a high fly ball to center. Rebick drifting with it. He'll settle underneath and make the catch for out number 1. Jacob Van Pelt is now in right field. So now I got to figure out who's at second base because Van Pelt was at second. The batter is Adam Denniston. Hit a high fly down the line and left towards the corner that was dropped for an error. Back in the first inning. It's almost leading 7-2. 1-on-1 out here in the second. The pitch. On the outside corner for a called strike. Tyler Dunham is now playing second base. Runner goes, pitch in the dirt. They'll throw down, but no chance to get Jaime. Stolen base. Count evens at a ball and a strike. Okay, so here are the full changes for Marshalltown. The DH, Patrick Landeros, now pitching. The pitcher, Tyler Dunham, went to second base. The second baseman, Jacob Van Pelt, went to right, and the right fielder, Nick Rebick, went to center. The center fielder, Kaba Pins, came out of the game. A high strike to Denniston, and the count 1-2. One ball, two strikes to Denniston. A long pause in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for out number 2. After the previous pitch had been called a strike on the outside corner, he got Denniston to chase that one. So runner at second, 2 down. Here's Brody Evans. Hit by a pitch and scored a run his first time up. Jesus Jaime, the runner at second with 2 down. Look back at second, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Someone's going to have to not chase that pitch fading away from them outside. Marshalltown fortunate that pitch wasn't hittable because the shortstop, Hageman, had stuck in behind Jesus Jaime just as the pitch was being thrown. There was a huge hole on the left side. Sneaks in again, and this pitch swung on and fouled at the plate. 0-2. Boy, Hageman just leaving a huge hole. If Evans could ground it through that left side, have a chance of driving a run. 7-2 at Ottumwa, 2 out, runner at second. top of the second inning. 0-2 to Evans. The pitch. High and away, 1-2. That time Hageman stayed put it short. Jaime gets out to a pretty big lead over there. Landeros brings it home. And a swing and a miss, strike three to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, a hit batter and a man left. Go to the bottom of the second. Bulldogs 7, Bobcats 2. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors and More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors and More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors and More in Ottumwa.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Bottom of the second inning, Ottumwa 7 and Marshalltown 2 as the Bobcats come to bat. Marcus Saunders is out for his second inning of work. And we'll rejoin with the radio broadcast just as the inning is beginning. They'll start with the catcher, Tyne Whedon. The Bobcat backstop. A 182 average in 6 of the 9 games for Marshalltown this year. Left-handed batting catcher. So righty to lefty, the wind by Saunders in the pitch. That's a little looper and right to the shortstop, Mitch Wood, for out number 1. That brings up the third baseman, Ethan Wurzberger. Wurzberger looking for his first hit of the season. The young man off to an 0-for-8 start, but it is early. Powerful looking right-handed batter. First pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. Wurzberger does not bother with the batting gloves. Saunders into the wind and the 0-1 pitch. A little flare off the handle. Going to land fair. Tough play for Saunders. The throw, though, in time. Good play by Saunders to barehand that ball near the third baseline. And throws him out for out number 2. Here's Gabe Wyant, the left fielder, number 9 batter in the order for Marshalltown. Wyant, 1 for 13 on the young season. Right-handed batter, slightly open stance, white batting gloves, white baseball spikes. First pitch. Breaking ball inside corner, strike, 0-1. Saunders, after giving up 2 runs in the first inning, trying to put together a 1-2-3 second. And a chopper to the left of the mound. Saunders will barehand this one, throw to first in time. A couple of good defensive plays by the pitcher, and he gets the 1-2-3 inning. We head to the third. Bulldogs 7, Bobcats 2. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the third inning at Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. The live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Also on the Ottumwa Radio Group Facebook page and the Ottumwa Radio YouTube page. Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. By Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Call or stop in and see them today, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. And by Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic on North 63, next to Walgreens, for the ultimate Sonic experience. 8-9-1 due up for Ottumwa here in the third inning. They lead Marshalltown 7-2. Andrew Cole, a 2-run single and a run scored in the Bulldogs' 7-run first inning. Right-hander Patrick Landeros on for his second inning of relief, and the pitch is a little bit inside to Cole. Ball 1. Marshalltown starter Tyler Dunham lasted only one inning, allowed 7 runs, 2 earned on 6 hits, no walks or strikeouts, 44 pitches. Cole with a swing and a miss, and the count evens at a ball and a strike. Someone looking for win number 2 on the season. Marshalltown looking for win number 1. The 1-1 pitch on the inside corner, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes to the Bulldog left fielder. Colton McKinnon on deck. The pitch in the dirt. Count evens at 2-2 to Cole. Bulldogs scuffled all night offensively on Tuesday in that 2-1 10-inning loss to Ames. Although, honestly, they were 2 pitches away from winning that game in the 7th inning anyway. But broke out in a big way in the first inning here. No, that pitch sailed up and in and hit Andrew Cole on the shoulder. It's the second batter that Landeros has hit, the third batter that has been hit for Ottumwa here in the first 3 innings. Brody Evans wore 1 in the first inning. Jesus Jaime wore it in the second. Now, here's Colton McKinnon. He had a sacrifice fly and an RBI. His first time up in the first inning. First pitch here, way outside, ball 1. I've talked and I'll probably continue to talk about how well McKinnon has pitched. He really should have 2 wins already under his belt. Should have beaten Ankeny in game 1 last week. Should have beaten Ames on Tuesday. Throw to first and diving back in safely is Andrew Cole. McKinnon, though, played a big role in the victory over Ankeny in Game 2 last week. He walked 3 times and scored all three times, including starting the winning rally in the bottom of the 7th. Runner goes. Pitches a strike. The throw down to second is not in time. Stolen base, Andrew Cole. And he's at second with nobody out. A 1-1 count to McKinnon. Landeros from the stretch. Looks back at second. And the pitch. High and away, 2-1. As we mentioned, I can see the softball diamond. Can't really tell exactly how that game is going, but I can see that they're playing. Turn my head to the left a little bit. I see Marshalltown's football field. Everything nice and close to each other here in Marshalltown. Throw back to second. Oh, and falling down is Coley. He's trying to race to third. They throw to third. Puts on the brakes. Try to head back to second. Try to duck underneath the tag, and he's out. So Cole is picked off 1 to 6 to 5 for the first out. The throw to second was high. I mean, he was way off the bag when they threw, but when the throw was coming in high, I thought he had a chance to get back, but as he tried to get back, he fell down. Two balls and a strike. So 2-1 with 1 out now to McKinnon in the pitch. That pitch is called a strike. That ball was shoulder high. Colton McKinnon's not that tall. Counts 2-2. The wind and the pitch. Little roller to the right side, slowly hit, charging is Dunham, picks it up, throws to third. Oh, he couldn't get the throw out of the glove. That'll be an infield hit. I think McKinnon beats it out anyway. So now Ottumwa's got a man at first with 1 out, and back to the top of the order, Dominic Delahoy, who's 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. McKinnon definitely a threat to run over at first, and accordingly the throw goes over to first. Here at Marshalltown, much like Ottumwa, a pitcher has to be careful throwing to first, because if it gets away, there's a ton of foul territory. And if you throw it over there, that runner's going to third. The pitch up and in, and it hit him in the shoulder. Second batter hit this inning. Fourth hit batter of the game for Ottumwa. Marshalltown's hit a lot of batters this year. They've hit 27 batters now. This is their 10th game. Here's Blaze Rominger. He's 1 for 2 with a single. First and second, 1 out. And the pitch. Chopper, third base side. Fielded behind the bag by the third baseman. Wurzberger steps on third to force out McKinnon for out number 2. I swear I thought that ball was foul. I don't know if I saw either umpire make a call. Coach Yeager is not arguing, though. So McKinnon down 5 unassisted. Delahoy to second. Rominger to first. Here's Mitch Wood with 2 down. Trying to add to the 7-2 lead. That pitch high and away, ball 1. We've had 2 hit batters this inning. A runner picked off. And the pitch to Wood. Ground ball sharply up the middle, but right to Dunham, the second baseman, right by the bag. He steps on the bag just ahead of the sliding Rominger, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the third. Bulldogs 7, Bobcats 2. Back in 30 seconds. It's on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Bottom of the third inning. Ottumwa continuing to lead Marshalltown 7-2. Bulldog baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ. Live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Marcus Saunders allowed 2 runs in a 30-pitch first inning. He only needed 5 pitches in a 1-2-3 second. Now he'll face the top of the order here in the bottom of the third. Nick Rebick, the batter, he began the bottom of the first inning by grounding out to second. Ottumwa 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Marshalltown 2 runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors. First pitch on the way outside, ball 1. And we were afraid we'd have to deal with rain this evening, but there's no sign of it right now. There's a chopper to short. Waiting on it is Mitch Wood. His throw to first is just in time for out number 1. Wood took his time. Rebick runs well, but then again, Wood's got that college arm at short. Joseph Harris walked and scored a run in the first inning. Left-handed batting first baseman digs in again against Saunders. First pitch on the way, and that's hit in the air, foul off to the left and out of play. For strike 1. One out, nobody on. Bottom of the third. Ottumwa leading by 5 here in Marshalltown. Game 1 of our doubleheader this evening. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Fooled him on a breaking ball. 0-2. Saunders trying to make quick work of Harris here. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sharply to the right side, but over to get it is Delahoy, the second baseman. Throw to first, 2 down. That'll bring up Jacob Van Pelt, singled and scored his first time up. Began the game at second base, now playing right field. The windup by Saunders in the pitch, breaking ball didn't take the break, sailed over his head, ball one. Well, you can tell when that pitcher just doesn't have that grip right and he goes to snap the ball and it just slips out of his hand. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, good fastball on the outside corner, evens it up, a ball and a strike. Saunders into the wind in the next pitch. Swung on, fouled back. And it is 1-2. Marcus Saunders a strike away perhaps from his second straight 1-2-3 inning. 1-2 to Van Pelt. The wind and the pitch. Little poke out to short. One hop into the glove of Wood. Throw to first. Just in time, and the inning is over. Another 1-2-3 frame for Saunders. We're going to the fourth inning. Bulldogs 7, Bobcats 2. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Top of the fourth inning. Ottumwa High Baseball brought to you by Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. Stop in today and check out the awesome showroom and let Shannon give you a free estimate for flooring, cabinets, and fireplaces. Dixon's Floors and More, just past Walmart in Ottumwa. By Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. And by the Ottumwa Community School District, where they are proud to engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Go Bulldogs. Bulldogs going right now. They lead Marshalltown 7-2 here in the top of the fourth. Jesus Jaime, Trey Swartz, Adam Denniston, heart of the order due up. Jaime is 1 for 1. He's hit a 2-run home run. He's been hit by a pitch. He's stolen a base. The shift is on for the right-handed batting cleanup hitter. The first pitch from Patrick Landeros. Dropped in there for a strike, 0-1. Scheduling note for Ottumwa, the Bulldog baseball team was scheduled to face Des Moines East at home Monday night, as that pitch is swung on and missed 0-2. That doubleheader has now been postponed to what becomes the new final day of the regular season, July 14th, a Tuesday. We'll tell you why in a moment. The 0-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, pitch in the dirt, but up with it is Whedon, throws down to first for out number 1. That brings up Trey Swartz, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored and a fly out to center. The reason Ottumwa and Des Moines East moved their baseball doubleheader to July 14th is they couldn't find any umpires to do the game Monday night. As the pitch to Swartz is up and away, ball one. And basically, the reason they can't find umpires is just about everybody in the area is playing Monday, Wednesday, Friday night. And so there weren't any umps available for Monday. That pitch goes behind Swartz, and they count 2-0. Landeros has already hit 3 batters since coming on in relief. That one went even further behind and didn't even threaten to hit Swartz. It was way behind it. 2 balls, no strikes. The wind and the pitch. Inside, spun him off the plate, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. Swartz taking all the way. Whew, that outside corner got big. It's 3-1. Marcus Saunders wondering why he wasn't getting those calls in the first inning. Swartz with the slugger's count, though, 3-1. Pitch on the way. Low and away, ball 4, rolling to the backstop. Swartz hustles to first, but hustling back to get the ball is Whedon, and Trey will hang on with a 1-out walk. That'll bring up Adam Deniston, 0 for 2. He's reached on an air, and he struck out. Finish the thought on that doubleheader, Ottumwa and East being moved to July 14th. That actually allows us to bring you both the softball and baseball matchups between Ottumwa and East this season. As the pitch to Deniston sails high, ball 1. We will have Bulldogs softball hosting Des Moines East on Monday. That doubleheader starting at 5. And then we'll have that baseball doubleheader on July 14th at Legion Memorial Field. One and 0 to Deniston. Swartz dancing around at first, and the pitch caught the inside corner, 1-1. It should also be noted that Ottumwa and East will play on that Tuesday with the possibility that they could meet again on Friday in the first round of the sub-state playoffs. Here's the 1-1. Way outside, 2-1. Bulldogs and Scarlets are in the same sub-state group, along with Des Moines Lincoln, Des Moines Roosevelt, Ankeny Centennial, and Urbandale. That news coming out today. Sub-state 7 in Class 4A. Now, we're a long way from deciding who gets seated where. Two and 1 the count to Deniston. The pitch. Check this swing. Low and away. 3-1. Sluggers count now for Adam. Bulldogs scored 7 in the top of the first, allowed 2 in the bottom half of the inning, and then nobody scored since. Shift is on for Deniston. 3 infielders to the left of second. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, every now and then Landeros just paints that corner, and Ottumwa can't seem to find that breaking ball. Tough slider. 3 balls, 2 strikes. I don't know if you send Swartz here with 1 out on a full count pitch. We've already seen Landeros strike out 3. Not going, and the pitch inside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks with 1 out for Brody Evans, who's been hit by a pitch, scored a run, and is also struck out. We got a courtesy runner again for Deniston. Once again, that'll be Max Thomason. Thomason, the runner at first. So Evans digs in. Landeros looks back at Swartz at second, and the pitch way outside, ball one. Ottumwa's trying to be a little bit more patient here against Landeros, who has a pair of scoreless innings under his belt. The shortstop Hageman ran in for a quick word with Landeros. Swartz dancing around out at second. The pitch. Chopped foul back behind the plate. Count evens at a ball and a strike. I have an uninvited guest here with me in the broadcast position. A Wasp who hopefully is not angry. Right now he's deciding he likes my paperwork. Try not to yelp if he comes after me. 2 on, 1 out. Top of the fourth, Bulldogs up 5. Evans at the plate, a 1-1 count, and the pitch. Boy, that high strike has really been open. That's 1 and 2, and I mean, we don't have a bunch of tall hitters. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The kick and the pitch. Up and away, 2 and 2. Evans trying to turn this rally into some runs for Ottumwa. The 2-2 pitch, low and away, 3 and 2. Now he's worked it full. You've got Andrew Cole on deck. Haven't had a ball put in play yet this inning. We've had a strikeout and 2 walks. Now 3 and 2 to Evans. The payoff pitch. Way outside, ball 4. 3 straight walks. And good patience by Evans after getting behind in the count. And here's Andrew Cole. He's had a 2-run single, and he's been hit by a pitch. Time called. We'll get a conference on the mound here as the Bulldogs have it loaded with 1 out. Already leading 7-2, trying to really break it open here in the top of the 4th. It's a good thing we're playing in Marshalltown, as I see there's a severe thunderstorm warning issued for Wapello County. Up here, we thought it might rain tonight. There's a chance of rain, but maybe not until later in the evening now. And it's a little cloudier than it had been, but nothing threatening right now. And Cole will step in as the conference on the mound is complete. Corner infielders in, middle infielders double play depth for Marshalltown. Outfield shading Cole to pull the ball a little bit. First pitch. That's a high strike on the outside corner, 0-1. Andrew digs back in. Last time he had this kind of opportunity, the first inning, he drove in a pair. They sneak behind the runner at second, but no throw. And now stepping off the rubber is Landeros. Nobody throwing in the Marshalltown pen. Marshalltown called on Landeros to begin the second inning to try to keep Ottumwa at the 7 runs they scored in the first. He's done it so far, but Ottumwa's got him in the jam here. The 0-1 way outside. It fell out of the glove of Whedon, but didn't really go anywhere. Count even at a ball and a strike. Bulldogs trying to produce a rally here with the bottom of the order. Ottumwa's always been the king of manufacturing runs. Check swing, pitch down, so foul tip, says the umpire, so that's strike 2. Andrew tried to hold up, but got a piece of it. Well, this is where Landeros has been trying to get Ottumwa to chase. Bulldogs haven't in this inning, and they've loaded the bases. Shortstop again, snuck in behind Thomason out at second base, but Max got back and Landeros stepped off the rubber. Max getting out a big lead out there at second. The pitch. A little bit high and away, 2-2. Colton McKinnon on deck. Bases loaded, 1 out, 2-2 to Cole. The pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. Third straight 3-2 count we've seen. And another ball would be the fourth walk. Cole thought it was ball 4. But it was only ball 3, so he's got to go back, and McKinnon gives him his bat back. And I think Andrew's hearing about that from his teammates a little bit. 3-2 to Andrew Cole. No place to put him. A dog at every base and 1 out. The 3-2. On the outside corner, called strike 3. Andrew knew it. Out number 2. So it's up to McKinnon, who's 1 for 1 with a single and a sacrifice fly. He's driven in a run. He could drive in more here. Bases loaded, 2 out. Colton's got a really good eye at the plate. The pitch. That's called a strike on the outside, 0-1. Landeros working quickly now. The 0-1. In the dirt, good stop by Whedon. 1 ball, 1 strike. If that ball gets through to the backstop, that is a run, no doubt about it, with all the room between home plate and the fence. Swartz has to be ready over there at third base. He's at third, Thomason at second, and Evans at first with 2 down. The 1-1. Hit high in the air to right center. That could be trouble. That's in the alley. That's over everybody's head, rolling out to the warning track. 2 runs are home already. Here comes Evans around third. He's on his way to the plate. A 3-run double for Colton McKinnon. And the Dogs are in front 10-2. What a big 2-out opposite field double to drive in 3 by Colton McKinnon. He is having himself a season. And Ottumwa makes Landeros pay for the 3 walks. They all come around to score on the double. Here's Dominic Delahoy. 2 for 2. He has 2 singles. He's been hit by a pitch. He scored a run. McKinnon at second in the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, 0-1. The shift is on in the second baseman. Dunham playing right behind the bag at second. Pitch in there for a strike, 0-2. 10-2 Ottumwa here in the top of the 4th inning. Pitch on the way. Ground ball fair down the third base line. Around third is McKinnon. He's on his way home. Around first on his way to second is Delahoy. He's got himself an RBI double. Back-to-back doubles for Ottumwa. It's 11-2. An 0-2 pitch. And Delahoy wraps it down the third base line for a 2-bagger to drive in a run. Blaze Rominger, the batter. He's 1 for 3 with a single. Now he's got an RBI opportunity. Landeros from the stretch. Inside, ball 1. Four runs home here in the 4th inning after a 7-run first for Ottumwa. Chopper left side, waiting on it. Hageman, the shortstop, long throw across one. Hopping gets away. Hits the fence in front of the dugout. Coming home to score is Delahoy. Rominger on his way to second. It is 12-2. Well, the inning should have been over, but it will continue. That's an unearned run. 4th error charge to Marshalltown, and here is Mitch Wood, the 9th man to bat in the inning. Mitch is actually 0 for 3. Does have an RBI, but doesn't have a hit as of yet. First pitch. Off the plate outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to the Bulldogs shortstop. The pitch from Landeros. On the inside corner, that was pretty good. Strike 1. So Ottumwa leading by 10 now, 12-2. The run rule is a 10-run lead or more after 5 innings. We're in the top of the 4th right now. The 1-1. That's pop foul to the right out of play. And we'll go to 1-2. Wood down to the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rominger, the runner at second with 2 down, 5 runs home in the frame. The pitch, way outside. 2-2. Mitch looking for his second RBI of the game if he can bring in Rominger from second base. The 2-2 pitch. Inside. Had Mitch pulling away from it. It almost came back to the corner, but the count fills 3-2. Landeros has thrown a lot of pitches this inning. He only threw 27 pitches in his first 2 innings of work, but he's thrown more than that in this inning alone. Jesus Jaime on deck, the 3-2. Stayed high, ball 4. 4th walk of the inning. Bulldogs have batted around, and here's Jaime, who struck out to start the inning. And I think that might end up being all for Landeros here. It's a slow walk out to the mound by Derek Rogge. He will indeed change pitchers here. So it's a pitching change. We will take a 30-second timeout to tell you about the new pitcher after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
For Marshalltown, their third baseman, Ethan Wurzberger, will come in to pitch. He's pitched 3 times. He's thrown 3 innings this year, and he's been hit pretty hard. He's allowed 17 hits, 16 runs, 11 earned. He's walked 3, struck out 1. Landeros goes from the mound to first base, and going from first to third base is Joseph Harris. The first batter that Wurzberger will face is Jesus Jaime, who is 1 for 2 with the 2-run homer, a hit by a pitch, a stolen base, and a strikeout. Top of the 4th inning, Ottumwa leading 12-2. Want to remind you, as Wurzberger warms up, that tomorrow morning we will be in Solon as the Ottumwa softball team takes part in the Solon tournament as they do every year. Now that tournament's been pared down because of everything going on here in 2020, but the Bulldogs will still play in what is a triangular this year. They'll face Iowa City High, the number 2 team in Class 5A, at 11 in the morning. Then the host Team Solon at 1. We'll have both games here on KBIZ and on the live video stream. That's tomorrow morning. Right here, Jesus Jaime batting against Ethan Wurzburger. With 2 on and 2 out, Blaze Rominger at second, Mitch Wood at first. Jaime cleared the left field fence back in the first inning with a 2-run shot. And he loops this one to right. Long run and out over the head of the right fielder, Van Pelt. 1 run will score. They will wave Wood around third. The throw in the infield kind of gets away. The relay will not be made. It's a 2-run double for Jesus Jaime, and it is 14-2 Bulldogs. 4 RBI in the game for Jesus Jaime. Oh, wait, no. They appeal to the plate. And they're saying one of Ottumwa's runners didn't touch home, and they appeal, and he's out.
Which one? Blue. Which one? The second one?
So Mitch Wood does not touch home. He is called out to give the put out to the catcher for the 3rd out, and only 1 RBI for Jaime, so it's 13-2. We'll take a break, come back and get you totals after this. Go to the bottom of the 4th on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I came to dominate.
We move on to the bottom of the 4th inning. Let's clean up the top of the 4th. Ottumwa got 6 runs, 4 of them earned on 3 hits. There were 4 walks in the inning. There was one error. There was 1 left on base. And again, the inning ends on what should have been a 2-run double by Jesus Jaime. Mitch Wood, coming home, was ruled to not have touched the plate, and when Marshalltown appealed, the home plate umpire called him out, and so the score is 13-2, and we're in the bottom of the 4th inning, and Marshalltown will have Tyler Dunham, Patrick Landeros, and Bennett Hageman due up. Dunham, the starting pitcher, now playing second base, 0 for 1 with a fly ball to center. Marcus Saunders gave up 2 runs in the first inning, but he set down the last 7 he's faced. First pitch to Dunham. Outside corner strike, 0-1. Into the wind and the 0-1. Upstairs, 1 ball, 1 strike. I'm going to try to get the line on the relief pitcher, Landeros, as we get a chance. And there's a fly ball to center, routine. McKinnon underneath it makes the catch out, number 1. That'll bring up Patrick Landeros, who had a 2-run single in the first inning to account for the 2 Marshalltown runs. We can tell you that Landeros threw 2 2/3 innings. He hit 3 batters. He walked 4. There's a strike to Landeros, 0-1. He also struck out 4. Gave up 3 hits. And a ground ball to short here. Wood couldn't field the hop cleanly and won't have a throw. It'll be an error on Mitch Wood. Kind of a tough hop there. So 1 on, 1 out for Marshalltown, and the batter Bennett Hageman, who struck out his first time up. From the stretch now, 1 on, 1 out. The pitch from Saunders to Hageman. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. All right, so here is the line on Patrick Landeros. 2 2/3 innings pitched. Allowed 6 runs, 4 earned on 3 hits, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts, 3 hit batters, 67 pitches. Throw to first, and Landeros dives back in safely ahead of the tag by Swartz. Ottumwa leading 13-2. Bottom of the 4th inning. Runner goes. Pitch in the dirt. No chance to make a throw. Stolen base for Landeros. And the count even at a ball and a strike to Hageman. I don't know if Ottumwa would have bothered throwing anyway. Maybe a good pitch. Denniston might have given it a try. First stolen base of the year for Patrick Landeros. Aces wild on the scoreboard. Number 11 at bat. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Throw to second, and not in time. Kind of close there as Landeros didn't slide coming back in. And Delahoy right there put the quick tag on him, but not in time. Ottumwa does have action beginning in the bullpen down the left field line. The pitch. Popped in the air, shallow right. Rominger coming in. He will make the catch, and that is out number 2. Two down for Tyne Whedon, the catcher, who popped out to the shortstop Wood his first time up. Cannot quite make out the jersey number of the right-hander throwing in the Ottumwa pen. Left-handed batting catcher Tyne Whedon digs in. Open stance in that left-handed batter's box. And the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Saunders trying to pitch around the 1 out error in the inning. Runner at second, 2 down. Pitch on the way. In the dirt, good stop by Denniston. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bulldogs 13 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. Marshalltown 2 runs, hits and 4 errors. The pitch. Line softly to the left, foul and out of play. And the count 1-2 on Whedon. Ottumwa leading 13-2. Again, the 10-run rule applies after 5 innings. We're in the bottom of the 4th. But if Bulldogs maintain this lead for one more inning, or at least a 10-run lead, then we'll be done after 5 in Game 1. Still have Game 2 to follow. The 1-2. High, 2-2. Ottumwa's had 2 big innings, 7 runs in the first and 6 in the 4th. Marshalltown got 2 in the first. They've had nothing since. They do have a runner at second with 2 down here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Saunders a look back at second and the 2-2 to Whedon. Up and away, 3-2 with the pitcher Wurzberger on deck. Pitch count is okay for Saunders. He threw 30 in the first inning, but only 14 the next 2 innings combined. The 3-2. Popped it up, shallow right center, drifting out the second baseman. Delahoy makes the catch to retire the side. No runs, no hits, an error and a man left after 4. Bulldogs 13, Bobcats 2. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we saw it.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
I come to play, I came to dominate.
Top of the 5th inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Cold Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa. They're by the train depot. They have good quality gourmet food selections. By Family First Chiropractic, where their goal is to get your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for life. Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street in Ottumwa. Top of the 5th inning, Ottumwa 13, Marshalltown 2. No matter what the Bulldogs do in the top half of this inning, if they hold Marshalltown to 1 run or less in the bottom of the 5th, we'll be done on the 10-run rule after 5 innings. Not entirely sure how Ottumwa and Marshalltown softball is going. We can see that they're playing, but can't see the scoreboard, and I can see the back of the scoreboard, which obviously doesn't tell me anything. When we take our between games break, I'll wander down there, see how things are going. Remember, after the game, after our game, we will bring you a between game show that includes a Radio Iowa News and a Radio Iowa Sports update. Ryan Slack will pinch hit for Trey Swartz here with an 11-run 11-run lead in the top of the 5th inning. First pitch to Ryan. Inside, spun him off the plate, ball 1 from Wurzburger. The 1-0 to Slack, inside again, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Righty to righty the pitch. Rolled foul towards the Ottumwa dugout, third base side. 2-1 to Ryan Slack. Denniston and Evans are scheduled to follow. But with an 11-run lead, Coach John Yeager may give more of his bench players an opportunity, perhaps. We will see. The 2-1. Lifted in the air to right center, twisting over a bit. The center fielder underneath it. Rebick makes the catch for out number 1. Adam Denniston is due up, but it will not be him. Hunter Gullion, the batter. I would expect that you will see Trey Schwartz and Adam Denniston reinserted defensively in the bottom half of this 5th inning. Hunter hits a drive into left center field. That's down for a base hit. Good job by the pinch hitter. He's on with 1 out, and instead of the DH Brody Evans, the pitcher Marcus Saunders will bat. So Saunders will get his first at bat. And the DH is removed. Throw to first, and Slack gets back in just in time. Or pardon me, that's Hunter Gullion. Marshalltown still has the shift on here. Another throw over, and Hunter barely had any kind of a lead. He just kind of bunny hops back to the bag. Ottumwa leading 13-2, 1 on, 1 out, top of the 5th. First pitch to Saunders, and he skies it to left center. Mile high, and underneath it is Rebick, the center fielder, to make the catch for out number 2. So will we see another different hitter here? No, this looks like Andrew Cole will take the at-bat himself. Cole stands in 1 for 3, a 2-run single, or pardon me, 1 for 2 of the 2-run single. He's also been hit by a pitch. And Wurzburger's pitch way outside, ball 1. Cole digs back in. Right-hander to right-hander, Wurzburger's pitch, and that's fouled back to the screen. We're even at a ball and a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 out, runner at first, top of the 5th. Ottumwa comfortably ahead 13-2. The pitch to Cole. In the dirt. Good stop by Tyne Whedon. Count is 2-1. Cole steps out for a moment, now digs back in. Wears those black batting gloves. Waves the bat over his head. The 2-1 pitch. A little bit low, 3-1. Colton McKinnon would be due up next, although it looks like Pedro Gonzalez has grabbed a bat. He's in the on-deck circle. Three and 1 to Andrew Cole. The pitch, down low, ball 4. 2-out walk puts runners on first and second, and here is Pedro Gonzalez pinch hitting for Colton McKinnon. So Gonzalez with a 2-out RBI opportunity. Umpire makes the appropriate note on the lineup card, and Pedro digs in. First pitch from Wurzburger, swing and a miss. Ball was in the dirt, got away just a little bit. Throw down to third, not in time. Alert base running by both Hunter Goulian and Andrew Cole. That'll be a wild pitch. Counts 0-1 to Gonzalez, but now a base hit could give him a couple of RBI. There are 2 out, and a swing and a foul back. And that'll make it 0-2. (13-2), and Ottumwa with a parade of pinch hitters here in the top of the 5th inning. Gonzalez trying to give himself a couple of RBI and add to the Ottumwa lead. The pitch, low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bulldogs scored 7 in the first and 6 in the 4th. They lead by 11 here in the top of the 5th. Breaking ball dropped in there for strike 3, and the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, 2 left. The Bulldogs 3 outs away from a run rule win. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Ottumwa leading 13-2. Back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Gotta go all the way.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Bulldog Baseball brought to you by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications. Lisco of Fairfield. And by River Hills Community Health Center with locations in Ottumwa, Centerville, Oskaloosa, Richland, and Sigourney. They've been growing healthy communities for over 20 years. Visit riverhillshealth.org for updates and more information, or find them on Facebook. Pitching change for Ottumwa here we go from one Saunders to another. Marcus Saunders pitched the first 4 innings, and now Jackson Saunders, the junior, will take over on the mound. And Jackson's task, get the final, what could be the final 3 outs of the game. If Ottumwa allows no runs or 1 run in this inning, we'll end on the run rule. The Bulldogs leading Marshalltown 13-2. Get you the line on Marcus Saunders here. Ended up putting in a quality start after a bit of a scuffle at the beginning. Marcus Saunders threw 4 innings. He allowed 2 runs, only 1 earned on 3 hits. He walked 1, struck out 1, threw 58 pitches. And he's in line to get the win. He went 4 innings, so even if we were to go 7 innings, he'd have pitched enough for the victory. First batter that Jackson Saunders will face is Ethan Wurzberger, who grounded back to the mound his first time up. And Wurzberger's had to step out of the box. I think he had something in his eye there for a moment. Now digs back in. Jackson Saunders winds and delivers, and a swing and a foul at the plate. Strike 1. Saunders from the windup, peers over the glove, gets the sign from his catcher, and the pitch. Low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Does look like Adam Deniston's been reinserted at third. Catcher, I should say. Trey Swartz back in there at first. And it should be Colton McKinnon back in there at center after all 3 were pinch hit for in the top half of the inning. Pitch low and away, and the count 2-1 to Wurzberger. Wurzberger, Gabe Wine, and Nick Rebick due up for Marshalltown here in the bottom of the 5th. The 2-1 to Wurzberger. That's driven into left center field. A line drive for a base hit. McKinnon will cut it off, and Wurzberger will hold on with a leadoff single. For Wurzberger, that is his first hit of the season. And he'll get a courtesy runner. That'll be Alex Thompson. And we have a pinch hitter as well. Justice Richardson will pinch hit for Gabe Wyant. Saunders now from the stretch way outside. Snap throw down to first, not in time. Ball 1 to Richardson. Richardson, only his second at-bat of the season. He's 1 for 1. Right-hander to right-hander. The pitch inside. Ball 1. Ball 2, pardon me, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Runner at first Nobody out, bottom of the fifth. Jackson Saunders pitch. In the dirt, got away from the catcher. Wild pitch. Down to second goes a courtesy runner, Thompson. He's at second, and there's a 3-0 count to Richardson with the leadoff hitter Rebick on deck. Nobody else up in the Ottumwa pen right now. Saunders a look back at second and the 3-0. Inside corner strike, 3-1. Sluggers count here for Richardson. 3 balls, 1 strike. A look back at second by Saunders. And the pitch. Low and away, ball 4. It's in the dirt. Runner headed to third. The throw down to third, not in time. So runners on the corners with nobody out. And the batter, Rebick, who's grounded to second and grounded to short 0 for 2. In terms of the run rule, Ottumwa again leading 13-2. So if the runner on third comes home, it's still a 10-run game. But if Marshalltown gets a second run in the inning, then we move on to the 6th. Saunders to Rebick. Runner goes, pitches a strike, throw down to second. The catch, the tag, and out at second is Justice Richardson. Score at 2-4. De La Hoya with the tag. Dennis in the strong throw for out number 1. That's the first time Marshalltown's been caught stealing this season. Now runner at third and 1 out in an 0-1 count to Rebick. Saunders brings it home in the dirt. Good stop. Low and away by Denniston. 1 ball, 1 strike. So now you've got that runner at third that could make it 13-3 if he comes home. But the second run that would extend the game past the 5th inning, no longer on base. And 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Jackson Saunders brings home the 1-1, and it's popped up right side foul. There's a long run for Trey Swartz. He makes the catch for out number 2. Boy, that's the benefit to a defense of having a lot of foul territory. Some other parks out of been out of play. But now it's almost 1 out away from win number 2 on the season, and the batter Joseph Harris, who has walked and scored and grounded to second, 0 for 1. Saunders leans in to get the sign from Denniston. The right-hander's pitch. High, ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Outfield slightly shading the left-handed hitting Harris to pull. The pitch. Fouled back to the screen. Pretty good cut by Harris. It's 1-1. New baseball procured from the dugout for Jackson Saunders. Andy Palma runs down to pick up the baseball that was fouled away. Again, all foul balls have to be returned to the fielding team's dugout this year. One and one to Harris. The pitch stayed high, 2-1. (13-2) Ottumwa, bottom of the fifth, 2-out runner on third. Bulldogs an out away from ending this game in 5 innings. There's a right-hander throwing in the Ottumwa pen. The pitch, way outside and high, 3-1. Jacob Van Pelt on deck for the Bobcats. Sluggers count for Harris. And the 3-1. Dropped it right in there for a strike. 3-2. Saunders working from the windup with the man at third. Trying to find what he hopes will be the final pitch of the game. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the payoff. Ground ball to the right side. Delahoy's got it. Plenty of time. Throw to first, and in 5 innings, Ottumwa knocks off Marshalltown by a final of 13-2. We will take a 3-minute timeout, come back and get you the Game 1 totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
Coal Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Coal Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Coal Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships and foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every
Yes, the great outdoors is wide open. So why not make the most of it? Expand your family's freedom with the off-road's best. Like the only built-in GPS that doesn't require a cell connection, and group tracking that lets you spread out on the trail, but stay together for the journey. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Ottumwa Bulldogs on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Now we up now. And when we touch down.
Ottumwa High Baseball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, and on the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Bulldogs win Game 1 here in Marshalltown, 13-2 in 5 innings. Game 2 coming up in just a little while. The totals for the Bulldogs, 13 runs, 11 hits, 1 error, 8 left on base. Marcus Saunders is the winning pitcher, his first win of the year. For Marshalltown, 2 runs, 4 hits, 4 errors, 3 left on base. Tyler Dunham takes the loss, and there was no save. The ballgame took 1 hour and 45 minutes to complete. Ottumwa improves to 2-4 on the season. Marshalltown falls to 0-10. As we mentioned, Game 2 comes your way in just a little while, so what we'll do on the radio side is we'll take a 3-minute time out, and then Brandon Drew back at the KBIZ studios has got your news and sports update ready to go. We'll have Radio Iowa News, Radio Iowa Sports in there, and then we'll check back in here to see how close we are to Game 2. On the video side, we'll let you hear from a few more of our great sponsors helping us bring you the live video stream, and then we will be back for Game 2 in just a little while, and we'll show you an image of a beautiful baseball field in the summertime while you wait. So Bulldogs win Game 1, 13-2. We're back in a little bit for Game 2, so keep it right here on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people with goals, people who want to save more, people that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you, great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal, and what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
You are a player, cheerleader, or coach. Your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
At Community First Credit Union, there's a lot to see. We build customized financial solutions so you can enjoy the life you want. We make it comfortable to have a conversation about what's important to you, like helping you stay on course to reach your savings goal. And what's important to us all, like helping to support causes that count. See for yourself what See First can do for you.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we saw Nick.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at Mike'sPizzaSteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.